Yo, what is up YouTube? I'm back with another anime overload, and today I'm going to be showcasing the new and improved GOJO Unlimited. Now he is the evolution obviously of the regular GOJO, and as you can see his art style is absolutely amazing. So I actually have my GOJO 5 stars and with Voidborn on them, and I also have the best stats known to man. I believe there might be something above triple S, but obviously I've yet to see anything or anyone have it. I am gonna showcase how to actually get him and show you what he can actually do. So correct me if I'm mistaken. I believe the requirements for his evolution is let me see, I believe it is blue stars and purple stars, I believe. It might be some other star, but I believe it's blue and purple stars, and you can get a ton of blue and purple stars from the challenge modes. You have to complete the actual story modes before you can actually do some of the challenge modes, but the weekly challenge gives, I think, about 30 regular stars that you can then go over here and craft the regular stars into the mythic stars. If you come over here, example, I'm trying to make green stars, I need 3 green and pure stars, and I could just craft as many as I want. But yeah, so let me go ahead and show you guys where to go to get all of his material. Obviously you need GOJO. GOJO is pretty easy to actually evolve. If you come over here to the play area, you need to actually complete all of the story modes to actually get this this option, because you can't just skip past one story mode. You have to actually clear them all in in order. So once you've done that, then you unlock the Cursed Arena Legend stages, and that's where you can do the Act 3, and you need these Azura eyes to evolve GOJO. And so yeah, it's a 15% chance. It's obviously a hard thing to get. You could play like 100 and still not get it, but or if you're lucky, I played it once. If you guys can see here, total clear, I played it once and I actually got the drop. So that's very, very lucky. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump straight into the showcase. Alright, so the good thing about GOJO is that he's actually not that expensive. So what I usually do is I just have my skip waves on, and on the second wave, or actually the third wave, sorry, I can actually summon him, and as you guys can see, he's actually a full AoE on place down, and I personally think he's the best starting unit you can actually start with. As you guys can see, I place him down. He's a full AoE unit. Beautiful animations. I really do think they put a lot of time and effort into GOJO specifically. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at his stats on placement. Very, very nice. 2.2k starting DPS. Mind you, I do have Voidborn, and I do have pretty insane stats on him. Let's go ahead and look at his passives. Same thing as my other showcase videos. If you guys want to pause and read through this, you can. Feel free to. His Void expansion is very, very good. From what I remember, he can stun the unit for 16 seconds. That's insane. And on top of that, he freezes the entire map. So very, very cool. Let's go ahead and place my money units down before I forget. Oops. Alright, and then what I usually do is I usually do, just auto upgrade number 1, so they can all upgrade at the same time. So as we can see, GOJO is still full AoE, and he's only 1400 to place down, and you can actually place 3 of them, as you guys can see through the placement placeholder. And you guys can honestly change whatever priority you want. Doesn't really matter, honestly. And if you don't know, he actually he hits through shields. As you guys can see, the limitless break, if the shield has, if the monsters have shield, he actually inflicts damage through those shields, well, except for bosses, of course. And this is obviously his ultimate, which you need to unlock. So let's go ahead and upgrade him. He unlocks backwards red at the second upgrade. Very, very nice. His DPS went up by like 1,000 instantly. So let's go ahead, and as you guys can see as well, he's also a hybrid unit, so you can actually place him on top of here, down here, etc. If you guys don't know the difference between air units and ground units can obviously only touch the ground, whereas air units can only touch the buildings and air and stuff like that. So it's very, very cool. I've always liked tower defense games with air and ground units. I always go for the hybrids because, you know, for obvious reasons, hybrids are usually the best. So let's go ahead and, oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Let's go ahead and upgrade him to backwards red. Take a look at that. He now has a fat line AoE. Pretty insane overall. What I like to do, a little simple like quality of life tip, is when you see when you go to gameplay in the settings, show max range on placement. Turn that on so that you can optimize the best place to actually place the Gojo, because as you guys can see, my Gojo is projected, obviously this is his range, but if you see very faintly, like you see that, that is his max range and max level. So you can optimize it to the point where, you know, you can make him barely touch over here, he can still hit him and everything else, you know, like optimize it, you know what I'm saying, like to make it so that he hits everything on the map. Very, very cool. I always liked upgrades like that. So let's go ahead and upgrade him to what is it, upgrade 6 or upgrade 5, and then next one is 6. His DPS is 6.7k, pretty insane. The thing you should be looking at the most though is his SBA, or his DPS. Basically, his attack speed is actually insane. So let's go ahead and upgrade him one more time. So now he unlocked his new move, Infinity Dash. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it's a circle AoE now. Pretty shit circle AoE considering how small the circle AoE is. However, he is doing a lot of damage and he has increased range. So let's go ahead and upgrade him again to Empty Violet. Now is where he gets super duper crazy. Well, not just yet, actually. This is his line AoE. I believe he turns into a full AoE, or I think he might just stay at a line AoE. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember. So I think he actually stays in line AoE. So the best thing for him is for him to be on a long, straight, narrow path. Example, if I put him like right here, he would just be shooting in line down here, hitting every single unit like on the line. So let's go and upgrade him to max. Yeah, he is a line AoE unit. Completely fine. I thought he was a full AoE, I guess not. However, he is doing 3.2 seconds, and every 3.2 seconds he's doing 25,000 damage. So that's 10.7k DPS a second. Really insane. So let's go ahead and take a look at his ultimate. Oop. Wait, hold on, he's attacking. So let's go ahead and take a look at his ultimate when he's done. There we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, very cool, and in my opinion they put a lot of effort into GOJO. Because if you guys saw the Susanoo and Saitama, they were not this intricate, but look at this. Like, holy shit, this is beautiful. This is insane, bro. But god damn, pretty trippy, honestly. So as you guys can see, he freezes them, and then it attacks them as they keep coming into his ultimate. So very cool, honestly. GOJO, in my opinion, is obviously meta. However, I don't know if I could say he's the best unit in the game, because I don't have the secrets just yet. I've heard Shanks is super duper OP, so I'm hoping to get Shanks so that I can showcase him for you guys. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead, and I'm gonna go into deeper details on how to actually get GOJO. Alright, well, first off, let's go ahead and go to the summon area. I recommend waiting for him to be over here if you really want GOJO, because whenever the unit is over here, it's the higher chance to actually obtain him. So let's go ahead and spin. Obviously nothing. So let's go ahead and show you guys where to actually get majority of his stuff. So obviously, if you don't know, Mr. Speedcloud over here, you can get all of these stars from here daily. He restocks, like, you know, daily, like I said. He restocks in 3 hours, so you guys can constantly buy from him every day. You can buy the yellow stars. The legend stages, you actually get these tokens, more of these tokens, so that's another reason why you should farm legend stages. So let's go ahead, and once you have all of that, obviously you want to go to the play area and to get the Azura eyes, and once you've done that, I'm pretty sure that's all you really need to evolve GOJO, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So let's go ahead and take a look at the GOJO process. I currently don't have GOJO, but this is what you would actually do if you did have GOJO. You would have GOJO over here, and then click them, and then, you know, select, and then evolve. I don't believe you need anything too crazy for him, other than I think the hardest thing is probably going to be getting the stars and the Azure eyes. But other than that, it should be pretty easy, honestly. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy, and if you guys do, like, you know, fuck with GOJO like that, please leave a like and subscribe. I have my own Discord that you guys can check out down below. I will also link the invite to the actual games Discord if you guys want to check that as well as check that out as well. And if you guys enjoyed my content and enjoy what I do daily announcements, daily updates. I try to upload every day. I try to stream at least twice a week. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you guys will, well, enjoy my other videos. But until then, guys, I will see you in the next video. Later.